You know, I really love what I do. The last video we talked about young adults and anxiety, and today I got a question. The question is, it came from Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl, for sending that question. In your experience, how much of this anxiety is compounded by today's social media culture? As the adults in their lives, how do we counter these negative messages? I have some thoughts on that, but first let me share something with you. Common Sense Media surveyed 1,500 young adults, and they said social media is very important to them. In order, it gets them support, it gets them advice, they can express themselves creatively, and they can stay in touch with family and friends. That's a great thing. But on the other hand, the report also showed a strong association between social media and those feeling depressed. Youth with moderate to severe depressive symptoms were nearly twice as likely to say they use social media almost constantly. So that's a concern. Now, if you run into somebody, this is for you older adults, but young adults, please pull up a chair. So if you run into somebody that has had a negative experience on social media, sometimes the first thing we tend to do is give advice or say, well, that's what happens when you're on social media almost constantly. No, I'm asking you to abandon that and consider this. First of all, those feelings that they encounter are deep. They're in their heart. Their heart is broken and bleeding. So you want to validate those feelings. That's going to help patch that broken heart. That'll be the start. But also, you just shut up and listen. Don't give advice unless asked for it. Just shut up and listen. Let them tell you. The only times you want to interrupt, so is this. Let me give an example. So the person that's had the negative experience is opening up to you, and you are on this side listening, not saying anything, but every once in a while you want to interject this sentence. What I hear you saying is, and then repeat back what they just told you. First of all, they're going to be affirmed that you're listening. They're going to be affirmed that you're caring. And you just simply say, what I hear you saying is, repeat it, then go on. Then as you are listening and as that person is sharing, a relationship is either strengthened or formed. I hope that helps.